Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back on my live stream for right now. I'm outside today because it's really hot in the inside. But I was told by somebody it's going to be the Undertaker versus Goldberg in Saudi Arabia at Showdown, I believe is what it's called. And you know what? I was saying, if this was 1998, 99, this could be a pretty good match. It excites you, Major Peely? Sure, it might. Now, Now, the Undertaker versus Goldberg. If they were in their prime, this would be like the match of the century. Just like if we had Sting versus the Undertaker in their prime. I mean, now, what's up, Xavier? How you doing? Derek, Major Pele, how you doing? Like two undefeated people, you're right. Not many people defeated Goldberg in his career, and Goldberg squashed Brock Lesnar. But you're right. It should happen in 2003, Derek. But this match right here, I'm like, you know what? I guess the excitement of this match, we finally get to see it. But it's 2019. We're getting Goldberg versus The Undertaker. I didn't think The Undertaker was doing anything anymore. I got more and more respect for The Undertaker as I ever did in my life. Because honestly, you're right about that. Goldberg was on Raw, The Undertaker was on SmackDown. I think Taker should retire too. The Undertaker, for the first time since WrestleMania 16, was not at WrestleMania. Yeah, and he's had 2 hip surgeries and quad surgeries and stuff. The Undertaker's an old man. You know what? Here's the thing about this. I'm not bashing it. I know it was WCW versus the WWF back in the day. Goldberg is pretty healthy. His match with Brock wasn't that bad, but if you remember, Goldberg was saying he was tired, and he was never he never been so exhausted in his life. Goldberg probably stronger. Goldberg could lift the Big Show in WCW. The Undertaker isn't that strong. The Undertaker's tall and giant. You know, he wasn't. Neither was Sting. Goldberg didn't show up until after WrestleMania 19 when he attacked The Rock. And The Rock and Goldberg had a match at Backlash that led on to Goldberg versus, Christian, 3-minute warning, Triple H, Batista, all of Evolution. And then finally his last match at WrestleMania 20 with Brock Lesnar, one of the worst WrestleMania matches ever. I get it. In Saudi Arabia, they want to see 2 legends go at it. They could have done that. And you're right about that. You're right about that. Name Jeff. Your name Jeff or name Jeff. Sorry about that. You're right. Goldberg left. Goldberg was only in the WWE for 1 year, from the day after WrestleMania 19 to WrestleMania 20. Maybe Goldberg would have joined the WWF. What if Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, and DDP were a part of the invasion? Well, DDP was. But what if they were the 5 main people? DDP got ruined. Booker T got ruined. Shoot, going back to Invasion, the Invasion angle was so horrible. Looking back at it, I was a kid, I was excited for it. But looking back at it, it was terrible and awful. To this day, all we do is bash that Invasion angle, which will never happen. Kane's now mayor of Tennessee. You don't talk about Nash? No. He tears his quad all the time. His last match on Raw, he tore his quad. This was in 2002. He tore his quad. It was NWO versus Booker T, Goldust, and some other person. I don't remember. And Kevin Nash falls and hurts himself. Crazy to think about. Booker T was the very last WCW champion before he went to the WWE. They say it was The Rock. You can't count the WCW title and the WWE as the WCW title. You can't do that. They tried having Nitro on Thursday and WWE on Monday. They tried making a WCW show with a WWE show. Yeah, he did. And the Nexus eliminated him. Yeah. WrestleMania 19. Yeah, I remember that story with DDP and Undertaker. DDP kept stalking his wife, and it led on to an Undertaker DDP feud. Apparently, the Undertaker had some heat with DDP. He didn't like DDP too much, and so DDP got screwed over. I remember that story. I remember watching King of the Ring in 2001, where Edge won the King of the Ring, and DDP came out at the beginning of the night saying, "I'm right here with the sign," and then the Undertaker just kicked him in the face and kicked him out of the ring, which led on to DDP being part of the inaugural Brawl Invasion, and then now Goldberg beating Kofi for the belt. I'll talk about that in a second. But it led to Chris Kanyon and DDP versus the Undertaker and Kane at SummerSlam, where DDP and Kanyon were the WCW Tag Champions, and Undertaker and Kane were the WWF Tag Team Champions, and that was the end of it. The Undertaker choked Tombstone DDP in that steel cage match, and that was it. Now, according to my survey, more people like Kofi Kingston as a champion than Seth Rollins as a champion. Is Seth Rollins that bad of a champion that you guys just don't like him? What is it about Seth Rollins you guys don't like? I mean, what is it about him that you guys don't like? You don't like Seth Rollins as champion? I don't mind Kofi as champion. He's actually kind of growing on me. Nah. At King of the Ring 2001, Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle had a street fight, and that was the match of the night. Kofi ain't gonna turn heel, not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Kofi Kingston's gonna stay a phase. Biggie Langston might turn heel though. That's this guy again.
I told you to not ever sit in my crack chair again.
Ah.
This is where I sit and do crack. You know this.
I remember that triple threat match. This is crack chair, but this is my crack.
You can't just take my crack chair.
This is crack chair.
When I come back, I want either crack or my chair back.
Who is he? Oh, he's just that homeless guy. Yeah, I know Seth and Becky are dating. Should have been me and Becky dating. Crack chair, yeah, he's just kidding around. We don't do crack here. It's not our thing. I'm sunburnt really bad from the beach. But, LOL, you're right. But yeah, King of the Ring 2001, Kurt Angle versus Shane McMahon, that street fight, that was the match of the year. The Undertaker didn't have a match. He just kicked DDP in the head and knocked him out of the ring, and that was it. DDP did win the European title against Christian by the end of the year. Then he tore his meniscus. He went inside. But yeah, talking about Goldberg and the Undertaker, how could this match go? Goldberg spears the Undertaker kicks out, then the Undertaker choke slams Goldberg kicks out, and then the Undertaker tombstones Goldberg kicks out, and then Goldberg keeps spearing him. Oh yeah, Kofi Kingston and Goldberg. Now, for what reason is that a way to have Kofi drop the title? That's the question. Who's going to beat Kofi for the championship? I don't think Goldberg's the right guy to do that. I don't want Goldberg to beat Kofi for the championship, and it's going to be Goldberg versus the Undertaker anyways. But does Goldberg need to be the WWE champion on SmackDown? And who's Goldberg going to face? Goldberg versus Kevin Owens? Here's the thing. If they take the title off of Kofi Kingston, then it's going to make everybody mad. Kofi Kingston's the WWE champion. And yes, I'm wearing an All Elite Wrestling shirt. Hope you guys like it. That's all I have. Take it to Raw. Now, you said, Derek, you said the brand split. Yeah, I remember Undertaker versus... I remember that live match. I was at Survivor Series in 2003, where Kane cost the Undertaker the match, and they buried the Undertaker, which led to the Dead Men returning at WrestleMania 20. I remember that. Now, Survivor Series 2003 was one of the best pay-per-views of that year next to WrestleMania 19. Yeah, here's a question. What if Mustafa Ali didn't get injured and was in that Elimination Chamber match? What would Kofi been doing? Who was originally gonna? Now the original plan for WrestleMania 35 was Kevin Owens versus Kofi Kingston, from what I read about in rumors and heat sheets. So Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan was originally the plan for WrestleMania 35. Yeah, Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan happened at Fastlane, but it was supposed to happen at WrestleMania 35. Yeah, yeah. SmackDown's roster is a little bit small and weak, but it's better than Raw. He did join New Day, but then Kevin Owens turned heel again. Kevin Owens has turned his back on Sami Zayn, he's turned his back on Chris Jericho, and now New Day. And that's what happened. Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 35. You know what? I actually like Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens is okay. Yeah, Ricochet on Raw doesn't suit well. And someone said Brock Lesnar is not going to end his contract until WrestleMania 36, so we're going to see Brock Lesnar again. Yeah, Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 35. That was the plan. I remember that match. That was at Armageddon, I believe, because Mr. Kennedy won a first blood match with him before Survivor Series. But MVP and Mr. Kennedy, they both messed up. MVP, he failed. He failed a steroid test, and so did Mr. Kennedy. That's a rumor. Major Peely, that's a rumor. I don't know the whole story. Yep, I remember Chris Benoit versus MVP at WrestleMania 23. Chris Benoit took MVP under his wing to try to make MVP better. Yep, an Inferno match, I remember that. They were experimenting with Mr. Kennedy and MVP in 2007, but the experiment failed. Mr. Kennedy messed up too much and MVP didn't do it. But MVP to me should have been a world champion, but he had a weak finisher. That was MVP's biggest flaw. He had a weak finisher. The Playmaker is one of the weakest finishers I've ever seen in wrestling. But it's better than a Superman punch. Now we know Jinder Mahal is not going to win the Money in the Bank if you want to talk about the Money in the Bank. Today, the only match I care about is Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman tonight. Yeah, he did. He tried to. He gave MVP the United States Championship. The Worm is the most electrifying move in entertainment today. Yeah, that was at Backlash in 2001. The Brothers of Destruction versus the Power Trip of Triple H and Stone Cold Steve Austin, where the winner take all were. Triple H was the Intercontinental Champion and a part of the Tag Team Champion, and Stone Cold was the WWE Champion and the Tag Team Champions. I remember that match. That was Backlash 2001, which is also another good pay-per-view. For Otis, yeah, no, Jinder Mahal is not. That was a rumor that Jinder Mahal went back to SmackDown because he might win Money in the Bank. In my opinion, I'd say WrestleMania 17 was the best WrestleMania of all time because 2001 brought back a lot of memories of my childhood. So that's why I say that. Otis? Otis who?
I'm coming back with crack.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Houston, Texas. Where you going? Work?
Does this look like I'm going to work?
It's going on a hot date tonight.
I told you, I'm going to go get some crack.
He's gonna get some crack.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm kidding. He's a good person.
Yeah, I'm a good person that smokes crack.
Bye. Yeah, like, that's how it is. Yeah, WrestleMania 17 was good. It's a real good WrestleMania.
Almost forgot crack pipe.
That was a good match. That was probably the biggest match in WrestleMania history at the time, next to Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan. Yeah. He's just going to work. He's learning on crack. Which one asked me, Peely? Which one asked me? Ask me anything. It's fine. Kane versus Brock versus Braun. It was all right. Yeah, I remember that in the Astrodome. I remember that. Oh, the Ellen video? I don't know. Asked a simple question, and no one liked it. Plus, it has 400,000 views. So, yeah. At WrestleMania 34, that was a terrible match. They had a better match at Vengeance in 2003. He's already gone. He drove off. Yeah. I get a lot of hate on the internet anyways. Hey, what's up, Wrestling for Life at Wrestling for Life, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining my stream. Undertaker versus Randy Orton back in 2005, where that match happened all year long. They had a Hell in a Cell match that people don't remember. Yeah. 2005 was a sad year in wrestling with Eddie Guerrero passing away, you know. Final talk with Goldberg and Undertaker. You know, Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair at WrestleMania 24 wasn't bad. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25 and 26 wasn't bad. Yeah. I'm just ready to get my replica wrestling belt. I've always wanted one. I finally get. Who do you think should win, Goldberg versus Deadman? I don't know. Yeah. Who should win between Goldberg and Undertaker? I'd like for Undertaker to win so Goldberg can retire. Undertaker versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 33. There was rumors that Undertaker wanted his streak to end at WrestleMania before WrestleMania 30. He wanted Randy Orton to end his streak. Big Show? What about the Big Show? Big Show? I don't know what the Big Show's doing. The Big Show's not to be heard of or seen. Should the Demon Finn Balor defeat The Undertaker to give himself a push? Now, here's the thing. Do you guys want me to watch Raw tonight? Raw looks pretty terrible tonight. I've already seen the results online. The only match I want to see is Drew versus Braun. Raw just looks like it sucks tonight. So what do you think? You want me to watch a little bit of Raw? You can look at the results online for Raw. Raw looks horrible tonight. It looks terrible. It looks awful. I don't even want to watch it tonight. So it is. Did you see? You saw the match lineup. If you guys look at the match lineup, nah, I didn't see Kane. I saw a picture of Kane doing something. I don't know what the meeting was about, really. I really don't. Yeah, I don't know about Kane. I know Kane's the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. I got family who lives in Memphis, Tennessee. Some say Kane is the most underrated wrestler of all time. I'm good. How you doing? Yeah, The Undertaker pinned A-Train, so they always mention A-Train lost to The Undertaker. No, I mean, yeah, A-Train lost to The Undertaker at WrestleMania 19. Yeah, it feels great outside. It's hot in my house. Your air conditioning sucks in the summertime. Or it's not really summer yet. When it gets hot, your air conditioning just starts to suck. Yeah, he's Lord Tensai. You're right, but that character wasn't marketable. That's why Lord Tensai, they dropped the bomb on him. Yeah, yeah. Hey, think about how old Goldust is. Goldust is facing Cody Rhodes at Double or Nothing. Yeah, Lord Tensai spray mist in your eyes. Tensai beat John Cena in one match. But then John Cena beat Tensai, and Lord Tensai just became nothing. I'm 53. I'm 55 years old. But Lord Tensai, he was, because they couldn't market him as a character. That's why he didn't get nowhere. They were going to give Lord Tensai this huge push, but they couldn't market him. So that's why Tensai didn't get that push. Do you guys remember a wrestler called Mordecai? A squash match between who? Braun and Drew? Jason Jordan? I don't really like Jason Jordan. Now Jason Jordan, I think they were experimenting with him. He's not a bad wrestler. He faced Roman Reigns, Finn Balor, all these people. You know what match I really want to see? You guys want to know what match I really want to see at WrestleMania? You guys want to know? I'll tell you. If you guys want to know, comment. You know what match I really want to see? I'll tell you. I want to see a unification match. A triple threat match between Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and AJ Styles at WrestleMania. I want to see the main event. AJ versus Finn Balor, winner take all, WrestleMania 36. That would be my dream match. As of the roster right now, it sounds good, but it probably won't happen unless Finn Balor wins the Royal Rumble and goes to Raw. Hey, Dean Ambrose might end up in AEW, so we'll see. Yeah, no, I'm not going to Double or Nothing. That's in Vegas. I might stream it a little bit. That's your dream. CM Punk versus Chris Benoit was supposed to happen at Night of Champions. You order it on pay-per-view, and you watch. Maybe stream it. Maybe I'll stream it for you guys. Sasha Banks. I don't know what's going on with Sasha Banks. I don't know where she is or what she's doing. I see pictures of her on Instagram all the time. There's rumored she might be at Money in the Bank, but those are just rumors. Sasha Banks got fed up with the WWE. A lot of people don't care for Sasha Banks anymore. I like Sasha Banks. I hate the way they used her, but her attitude sucked. You know what's funny? Some say that's the best storyline right now is Sasha Banks. I liked her, but she's not there, so we don't know. But what's going on? So yeah, she didn't want to lose her tag to the Iconics. Did you like Bayley and Sasha or the Iconics as tag champions? I like the Iconics. I think the Iconics are pretty good, in my opinion. I think they're funny and entertaining. Wrestling skill wise, I don't really pay attention very much. So I don't know. Well, they like Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss and Flair. I know. They like Baron Corbin. I like the Iconics. I don't blame you. Major Beasley, I don't blame you. But when do you want Kofi Kingston to drop the WWE title? When do you want it to happen? Yeah, I know, Legend. The Legend 27, you're right. It is boring. I'm talking about Raw. I posted on my community guidelines. I wasn't gonna watch Raw today, but I might watch one match. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Money in the Bank. I'm gonna stream the Money in the Bank ladder match and the 2 title matches. I don't care about Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans or Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the millionth time. I don't care. I don't want to watch that. Is it bad? I don't care about Becky Lynch. I'll see you later, Maine. I'll see you later, Jeff. Adam Cole. Baby, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I know. My phone's gonna be dead by then. I was watching Mortal Kombat movies earlier. I was showing Derek the Mortal Kombat movies. Well, I don't know, guys. Mortal Kombat 2 was kind of cheesy in the end. I like the first Mortal Kombat. I didn't watch the third one yet. What time is it? What time is it now, anyways? Is it 6 something? I'm on my phone. This is my phone right now. I'm talking to you on. But yeah. Resident Evil 2. Yeah, it was alright. The game's okay. 6:20. I got time then. Alright. What about Mojo Rawley's new gimmick? What do you guys think of Mojo Rawley's new gimmick? Do you like it? Is it silly? Kind of a random question. What do you think of Mojo Rawley? Yep, 6:29 here too. Sucks. Sheamus is retiring soon. Give Mojo Rawley a push. All that build up, all those promos to nothing. Ever heard of Mojo Rawley? That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. He ain't retiring? Not yet? No, I don't know. Hope Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch don't end up like Triple H and Stephanie McMahon later. Who's hurt? Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins hurt? Again? I don't know. Sheamus is hurt? Oh, Sheamus? Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know that. Maybe that's why Cesaro and Sheamus split up. Maybe that's why Cesaro's on Raw and Sheamus is on SmackDown, because Sheamus got injured and there's not much you can do. Think about Authors of Pain. Because of Razor or whoever got injured, AOP is not on TV right now, so you can't split up AOP. Yeah, he did. Not a fan of Seth or Becky Lynch, really. I don't know, guys. So, if you want to watch the Raw results, you can watch it online. Raw looks like it's really boring today. I'm gonna watch one match tonight, but that's it. The rest of Raw, I don't really care for. So, yeah, just saying. If you watch Raw, you might like it. I don't think you're gonna agree, honestly. So, yeah. I would too. Becky Lynch is pretty hot. I've always wanted to do the man, you know what I mean? I'd bang the man. I want the man. I want the man, man. Seth Rollins gets the best of both worlds now. So, I was gone. Charlotte, yeah. So, I was gone for 3 days. How'd that feel? Me being gone for 4 days, actually. I was gone for 4 days. When I was gone for 4 days, how was it? What happens when I'm not streaming? When I'm not streaming, how do you guys feel? Does it really matter? I didn't stream for days. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Exactly. Oh, Jackson ain't streaming. I was just seeing if I was gone for 4 days, who would care or not. Well, nobody cared. Braun Strowman, I don't know what he did wrong, but the WWE is not pushing Braun at all. I'm getting it this week. But Braun Strowman, yeah, I don't know what happened. He was in the main event with Brock Lesnar, constantly getting title shots, and then they just stopped doing stuff with him. I mean, he won the tag title with a kid and at WrestleMania 34. That's the only title he ever won, was a tag title that he dropped the next night because of the kid's schedule. I forgot his name, whatever. Yeah, no, we were all wondering who's Braun's partner going to be. Who should do that? But Braun Strowman, I like Braun Strowman, but I think if they made him champion, they wouldn't know what to do. Seth or AJ? I like AJ Styles more. I used to like Seth Rollins back in the day. Now I don't like Seth Rollins. He's kind of cheesy to me. But Braun Strowman, I thought by now Braun Strowman was going to be the WWE or Universal Champion, but I don't think they want to do that. CM Punk versus AJ Styles, that won't happen. CM Punk ain't coming back to the WWE. CM Punk's doing a movie somewhere. That's what I read about. I actually blogged about it a while ago. I think Ring of Honor is better than the WWE. But TakeOver, we're getting Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano again. Is Johnny Gargano going to drop the NXT title? Oh, the Ellen DeGeneres video? Oh, that Ellen DeGeneres video, I posted it a while ago, like years ago. I had no idea it'd get viral like that. And I asked, because there was a pop-up. There was a pop-up asking what she lied about, and I made a video about it, and it just boomed. Yeah, TNA was good. It was better. TNA was better in 2012 than the WWE was. Back when EC3 was doing something. What are they doing with EC3? Not real fast. Okay, I got a little bit of battery left. But what are they doing with EC3? Yeah. That was like 2012, I think. That was a while ago. That was when YouTube was easy. I wish I had done this so. My most viral video is a video about Ellen DeGeneres. What do you guys know? Yeah, you weren't. That was back when I very first started YouTube. And it was my goal to reach 1 million YouTube views, and thank you guys for helping me reach that goal. My goal was to get 1 million YouTube views, and that was it. That was all I wanted to do with YouTube, really. RVD versus Sabu? Nah. I didn't watch any of those matches. I didn't watch any ECW. ECW was pretty bad. It's on my teeth. Yeah, ECW had good talent. They had Jerry Lynn, RVD, the Dudley Boys. I think Kid Cash was there. Had a lot of people. Sabu, Rhino, Raven. In the year 2000, a lot of those wrestlers, 1999, the Dudley Boys debuted. In the year 2000, Taz and Raven debuted in the WWE. So, when ECW was dying, they went to a different company. ECW went out of business in 2001, I believe. I read about it in a wrestling almanac. It was one of the stories of the years. ECW goes out of business. If you remember getting the wrestling almanacs when you were younger, that was like the number 10 story or 9 story. Favorite wrestler? Well, right now I don't know. December 2001. Don't you mean 2000? I do? That's good. That means I'm getting money. I'm making some money, maybe. I don't make much money on YouTube. I only make about like $20 a month. I never made any. The most money I made in a month on YouTube was I made $150 in 1 month once. It was like 144 actually. I made $144 in 1 month. I don't make any money off YouTube. To make money on YouTube, you have to get at least 1 million views a month to make profit off YouTube. That's decent money. 1 million views a month is over $1,000. So I make about $20. I don't make money off YouTube. I don't do YouTube for money anymore. I don't make money off YouTube. There's no point. I'm not like PewDiePie, Nigga, iJustine, Don Tony, Kevin Castle, Luigi, PS3. Just to name a few famous YouTubers that make a lot of money. I don't make money. Yeah, I got Instagram. I was on Instagram today, actually. But I don't have many followers on Instagram either. Yeah. Ezekiel Jackson was the last ECW champion. Yeah, he was on Instagram. But yeah, I don't even have that many subscribers on YouTube. I don't have nothing. Yeah. I guess I could say when he was the Giant, yeah, the Giant, aka the Big Show, was a former WCW World Heavyweight Champion. The Big Show won the WCW World Heavyweight title on his first night in WCW and turned heel and joined the NWO. It was random. Then he went to the WWF and became nothing. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Thing about WCW is WCW didn't pay anybody. That's why people left the company, because the WWE. See, it's always been that way. The WWE pays you more. That's why people left WCW, because they paid them more. So the Big Show was making like $30,000 a year in WCW, while in the WWE he had like $1 million salary. That's the difference. Because Vince was a billionaire in 1999. He wasn't a billionaire anymore after that. That too. Hulk Hogan's a politician himself. At Bash at the Beach, she didn't want to give Jeff Jarrett the world title. Is it going to be rated? They might change it. Who knows? Look at it this way. 10 years ago, it was 2009, okay? I'm watching wrestling 10 years later now. I don't want to think about wrestling 10 years from now. It may not even be good. It may suck. Are you guys watching Raw tonight? Are you watching Raw? I might watch one match. That's it. Just one match. Yeah, you're right about Charlotte Flair. They give her a bunch of title shots. Charlotte Flair versus Becky is like The Rock versus Triple H back in 2000. I like Charlotte Flair. I like her, but they give her too much. Charlotte Flair is the most talented wrestler in the Divas division, but they need to stop giving her what she wants. Why not give Bayley a title shot? What about Sonya Deville? I think Sonya Deville deserves it. I think Sonya Deville deserves a title shot. I like Sonya Deville. I'm over Mandy Rose. I'm over her. What about... I don't really like Naomi too much. Dana Brooke is a no. Mickie James, no. Yeah, they should give the belt to piss off Sasha Banks. Look, Lacey Evans is getting a title shot and she didn't do anything. Lacey Evans is not that great of a performer, but because she's blonde, she gets a title shot. If you saw Lacey Evans' performance at the Royal Rumble, you'd be like, she sucks. Ember Moon's okay. Ember Moon deserves it. Ember Moon? Maybe. What about Britt Baker from AEW? Brandy Rhodes is probably the worst woman wrestler I've ever seen. What about, where's Nia Jax and Tamina? Where have they been? I haven't seen them on TV. Yeah. I'm gonna miss an exciting Raw. Nia Jax is hurt. I'm gonna give Bailey the title and piss off Sasha. Nah. Hope Tommaso Ciampa's okay. At the Women's Royal Rumble. I think when Nia Jax entered the Guys Royal Rumble and got RKO, was a pretty funny moment. Am I gonna miss an exciting Raw today? I got work tomorrow at 6 in the morning, so I can't be up too late. So, yeah. What do you guys think? They're inside the house. I saw Brian Cage versus Tessa Blanchard. Also, Tessa Blanchard is probably my favorite woman wrestler right now. I like Tessa Blanchard and Jordan Grace and Impact Wrestling. You guys are doing great. But men versus women, no. 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 Sometimes. They go in the back. If I let them out here, they'll just run all over the place. They do that. But yeah, guys, my phone's about to die. I gotta charge it. But yeah, women and guy wrestlers. China versus Jeff Jarrett in 1999 when China became the IC champion was a pretty good moment. But women and I don't know, I feel different about women and guys wrestling. It ruins the believability. It doesn't make it believable, is what I'm trying to say. Dogs. Oh, Zane and Zelda, they're inside the house. It doesn't make it believable. Do you agree with what I'm saying? WCW Retro 2. I don't think women and guys should be in the same ring together. I could maybe do that for you, Derek. I don't see the purpose of it. I don't see the purpose of it. Well, what if they put Seth Rollins versus Becky Lynch in the same match and Becky Lynch looked like she was beating Seth Rollins? How would you feel about that? You know? What if Nia Jax became the Intercontinental Champion? What if Ronda Rousey is a little more believable? What if Ronda Rousey became the very first woman to be the WWE Champion? Oh, Ruby Riott. I like Ruby Riott. I think Ruby Riott deserves it too. But I feel they're just kind of ruining Ruby Riott. I feel like Ruby Riott's not getting any direction at all. They're just ruining her. Ruby Riott's not doing anything. And Ruby Riott, I like her a lot. Sarah Logan's okay. And Liv Morgan's kind of alright. But Ruby Riott, I forgot all about her. Ruby Riott's really good. I think Ruby Riott could be a big deal one day.